Earlier this week, I talked to you about a central station being a place where you can put a lot of your tools and talk about the importance of having that really rich environment of lots of different opportunities to do lots of things with those things, which is still very true. This is a shelving unit instead of a central station that I've used at a preschool before. There's a real richness to what's provided, not just one brush but lots of different kinds of brushes, not just one thing to contain, lots of different kinds of things to contain. But this is a preschool. What about younger children? So I have put on the January challenge a little bit about how to make that simpler, but I want to talk about babies at this point. I want to go to the very end of the other end of the spectrum, and of course I don't just mean babies, but I also might mean children who perhaps need a little bit of support to access some tools. Perhaps they need a smaller diet of tools, less rich, to help them to focus on certain aspects of those tools. So in your treasure baskets, you will naturally probably already have quite a lot of interesting things, but you could strip those back to some really basic things. So we've got a lovely sensory experience in the Tough Spot tray that children can get into. They can use their whole bodies to feel. You might want to provide something like a really simple handheld little whisk. You could provide a little measuring cup / spoon thing, or you could go really simple if you really want to. You could have something like, you know, those gloves that you use to scrub off the face mask on your face, something like that. It's really soft, it's still a tool, it's still able to be used to push around materials, to transform them to some extent. You could have something like these dryer balls, obviously making sure that they are safe. Whatever you're choosing is safe for the children to be using. Ideally, if you've sourced those from a treasure basket company, they'll already be quite safe. In my book, I'll be exploring with you how we can build from what I call stage 1, which is the treasure baskets, all the way through to what I call stage 5, which is sort of top end of key stage 1, how we can move the tools and we can map out tool use, so we can explore how to develop skills and knowledge slowly over time. But you as a practitioner looking at this from the January challenge, you can simply look at it from a point of view of, if you think about making it simpler, less rich for your younger children or children who need that pared back provision, through developing added richness when they are toddlers, through to preschool where it becomes really quite rich, and then into your reception or even key stage 1 where you start to introduce materials that allow for quite complex transformation, your pestle and mortars, garlic presses, potato rices, and potentially adding in some liquids and other materials on command through your pantry if you like. Hope that makes sense. Have a great day.